I am so excited about this video because it's going to be so detailed. If you're planning to start a YouTube channel in 2023 or now, this is the video you should be watching. So let's get into it. My first piece of advice for you in starting a YouTube channel in 2023 is to just start. If you're someone like me, you're probably overthinking it. Dealing with perfectionism ultimately results to procrastination. You must have included starting a YouTube channel in your 2020 goal, but that didn't happen. You probably keep repeating the same goal. It's December 2022. Starting a YouTube channel is still sitting right there in your notebook, waiting to cross over to 2023. I know how frustrating this might be for you, which is why I am making this video. Let me share a personal story with you. My goal of starting a YouTube channel has been in the making for 3 years before I finally uploaded my first YouTube video in July 2022. And we're still here. So just start. There's no right time. If you're a Nigerian, don't wait till you jackpot, till you leave the country so you have a better environment. Don't wait till you have the right equipment. Just start. Start right where you are. Start in your room. The backgrounds you see in my videos are different angles in my room. So you have all it takes to start. Conquer that fear, anxiety, self doubt, and don't put so much pressure on yourself by waiting till the right time and tell yourself you're waiting for the right time. There's no right time. The right time is now. So just start. Let's move on. Before you start a YouTube channel, you need to identify your goal. Why do you want to start a YouTube channel? There are different reasons why people choose to invest their time in creating content and uploading them on YouTube. But here are three common reasons that might help you put things into perspective. Number one, to become an influencer, to be famous. Number two, to generate leads for their business. Number three, as a means of passive income. So which is yours? Identifying your primary goal can help you identify first your course of action and your metric of success. Let me simplify that. Let's say your goal is to become an influencer. Then your focus will be on growing your subscriber count and your views. Because personally, I believe that is what brands will take into consideration for sponsorship. If you're someone who is starting a YouTube channel with the goal of generating sales leads for your business, then your metric of success will not necessarily be on how many subscribers you have, how many views you have per video, but the number of sales or revenues you're able to generate per video. Finally, if you see YouTube as a means of generating passive income, then you need to focus on creating videos that will increase your watch time, which will result in getting monetized. Because besides hitting the 1,000 subscriber count, you need 4,000 watch hours before you can get monetized on YouTube. It's a lot of work. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly hit on the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell as well. So getting 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours is a lot of work because there's every possibility of you hitting the 1,000 subscriber count, but your watch hour is somewhere at 500. Yeah. So identifying your goal will help you know which area you should channel your energy the most. Next is your audience. This might be the hardest in your decision process. I know there are lots of videos on this platform that will tell you to identify your niche and stay there. Find it and stay there. This can be a struggle, and I find it limiting as well. Rather, I would recommend you ask yourself the who question. I choose the who over the niche because it's more personal. I have a persona in mind each time I create a content. I have who I am targeting. So ask yourself, who are the primary consumers of my content? When you identify the who, it gives you a clear picture of your value added proposition as well. For me, I help young professionals supercharge their career and life. So I create content in line with this on things, topics that will impact their careers and life in general. Another key question that will help you identify your audience is to ask yourself, what am I good at? Answer this question and leave room for growth because you're allowed to evolve. Number four, content ideas. What things or topics can you talk endlessly about? I mean, things you can create content on. I don't have anything against vlogging or lifestyle content, but if you're not a celebrity, an influencer, or have an existing audience somewhere, then you don't have any business in creating a day in my life or a day in the life as a beginner. As much as you need to enjoy what you're doing needs to provide value to your audience or to the people watching your video. Think about your audience and how what you're about to shoot is going to benefit them. Additionally, YouTube is the second largest search engine. You know this. So it's important you create content that are searchable. One way to do that is to use a keyword search tool like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to run a search on your content title. These tools are free, but the free version is limited. So if you need more features, you have to pay for it, and it's affordable as well. They have different plans, so you can opt for the one that will meet your immediate needs. As you grow, you have the need to upgrade. You can also use YouTube to search on how the topic you're about to create content on is performing. Let's say you want to make a video on time management. This is the YouTube home screen. You type in time management in the search box. Let's go with time management skills. Okay, so you click on the filter. Now you can decide to filter in the last hour, today, this week, this month, this year. However, whatever you choose to filter by, but I'll use this month. Okay, so we go how to master the art of time management. You can see that this video has 42 views in 6 days, and this has 8.9k views in 2 days. So I think this topic is doing well on YouTube. You click on customize channel. And click on analytics. You click on research. So we're going to use time management still. Here you can see that time management is high, time management tips is high. These are things that people are searching for. So that's it. You can also use a website called answerthepublic.com. Number 5, scripting. You have your content idea. What do you do next? Set up your camera or set up your phone and start shooting? That would be a bad idea. You need a script. Your script should include a hook, main ideas, and conclusion. Let me explain this. You can choose to go full scripting by writing out everything you say when you're shooting, or you use the bullet point approach. In using the bullet point approach, all you need to do is to outline the main ideas that you'll be elaborating on when you're shooting. Using the bullet point format gives you creative freedom. You are not limited to what you've written down. You're allowed to go beyond the script. This can be tricky though, because after shooting, while editing, you might see yourself saying things like, oops, I would have added this, I would have said that, I would have said this. Hey. On the other hand, full scripting allows you to stick to the plan. And if you own a blog or you run a newsletter, you can repurpose the written content as well. That's one of the huge benefits of going full scripting. For me, I use mostly the bullet point approach, but there are topics I need to go full scripting because I'll have to repurpose the content on my newsletter, on LinkedIn, or now that I own a website, I'll have to post them on my blog. In going full scripting, some people use a teleprompter while shooting. But you have to be careful so you don't sound robotic while shooting, because your focus will be on the script so you don't miss a line. I will confidently tell you this. There is no rule of thumb when it comes to how many times you should post on YouTube. I don't care how many videos you've watched telling you should post every day, you should post 3 times a week. There is no rule of thumb anywhere. I started by posting twice a week, but dear, I did not have the time to do anything else. I am running this solo. I don't have a team I am working with. I had to conduct research, plan, shoot, edit, optimize. Oh no, I had to advise myself. As a new YouTuber running the entire process solo, if you want to operate using other people's workflow, you're going to burn out. You will not have time for yourself. You will not have time to do other things. Remember, you can't compare yourself with big YouTube channels. They have a system, they have a team they are working with. You see them post 3 times a week and you want to copy that? My approach: identify what works for you. Once a week, twice a week, every day. What matters is that you keep on showing up. Consistency is key here. Speaking of consistency, in order to stay up to your game, you need to plan your content. I know there are fancy planners you can use out there like Notion, ClickUp. Just use Google Doc or Google Sheets. I use Google Doc for scripting, and then I use Google Sheets for content planning. So identify what your posting schedule will be. Remember what works for you. Plan your content and show up. If you're posting twice a week, that's 8 videos in a month, which is what I was doing before. If you're posting once a week, that's 4 videos in a month, which is where I choose to be now, for now. Let's start equipment. You do not need high-end equipment to start a YouTube channel. As I said in my first point, don't wait till you have all the fancy equipment before you start. The DSLR camera, the expensive microphone, lightning. Yes, those should definitely be included in your long-term plan because as you grow, you will need them. But right now, you don't need to go all the way, except you have the resources to invest in high-end equipment. But let it not be the reason why you will not start your YouTube channel in 2023. Okay? Okay, let's break this down. Let's start with camera. I started with my Android phone. I would show you the phone, but it's what I'm using right now to shoot. Microphone. I watched my earliest videos versus now, and I realized how much energy I was using to shoot my videos. I didn't have a microphone. I had to kind of speak louder so you can hear me. It can be annoying when you really want to watch a video and you're struggling to hear what the person is saying. So I rather you turn down the volume of my video than not hear me at all. But 2 to 3 months in, that's changed. I had to get a microphone. Here is it. This. I got this. It's super efficient and inexpensive. Less, it's not unboxing, but let me show you what's inside. Okay, let's start from the pack. It comes with an adapter, and then there's the clip, the microphone itself. Okay, you can use this for live show, interview, vlogs, short videos. Okay, you can use this for iPhone as well. And there's a Type C version, but I didn't get the Type C version. This is the one I got. I got the two-in-one. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. This is the second mic, second clip. I'm using the first one. Here is for the adapter, and here's for the second mic. I bought this separately though, it didn't come with it. I've never got to use it. Here, you use it on the mic. I've not used it before. You can invest in this if you don't want to use so much energy like I did when I started out. So let's talk lightning. Before I started, I got this light, not expensive too, about 40 to 45,000 naira. That should be 90 to $100. But here's the gist. Something happened one day. I was about to shoot. I think there was no power and I didn't want to put on the gen. The noise is always uncomfortable for me when I'm using generator to shoot. So I decided to try something. I set up my phone close to my window. I sat down and boom, I started shooting. I was surprised at the quality of the video. Watch this. Don't let it breathe. It's not over. I shot that video using natural light. I loved it. I shot 2 videos that day in less than 3 hours compared to other times that I'll use the light, I will use the generator, and I'll be struggling with the noise. Though my generator is not that noisy, but still, you are still conscious that something is on outside. So shooting with natural light, I was super comfortable. I was in my element with zero heat generating from the light. Yes, this light can be very hot sometimes. Finally, tripod. Am I missing something? I think tripod is the next. Yeah, and final thing. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section and I will definitely give you feedback. And if you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly give some love to that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell and like this video as well. You need a tripod because you don't want a situation where you're shooting and the video is doing like this. You're using your hand to shoot and the video is doing like this. Or you position your camera or your phone on something that is shaky. You're speaking and it can be distracting for your audience. So for a start, I used the tripod that came with this light. You can see it here. Worked well, but it was a struggle for me because I was always far from my phone, which in turn will require me to increase the volume of my voice so you can hear me. So I bought an external tripod, very affordable too. With this, I am able to move my light in any direction I want without having to move alongside with it or affecting my background. Also, now I am closer to my phone. I can choose not to use my microphone because I am closer to my phone now. I don't have to shout. And editing. Watch this video on how you can edit your videos using free mobile apps. Next, filming. Equipment, check. Content idea, check. Script, you have it. Action. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Your first video will not be great. You will look back and be like, what happened? Who is that? But I have this for you. It won't always be like that. With time, you get used to sitting and talking to the camera without feeling uneasy, without feeling awkward, without feeling uncomfortable. You get used to speaking to the lens because it's easy if you're talking to someone you can see, but here you are sitting and talking to your lens. When you're starting off, if you're using your phone, I think even if you're using a camera, there's this temptation of you wanting to look at yourself. This is what it looks like. This is me looking at myself, and this is me looking at you. So it's important when you're filming, you look at the lens and not at yourself. Okay? The next thing I want to tell you about filming is that it's okay to be yourself. Be you. The competition on this platform is huge, and every day the pressure keeps getting worse. However, don't get sucked in. Don't try to sound like someone else. Don't try to be like someone else or crawl back to your shell and be like, no, I can't do this. I can't compete with this because there is an audience for you. So don't feel the need to be or act a certain way in order to fit in. Channel setup. I hope you're finding meaning in this video. You can always come back to watch it as many times as you like. Okay? Create a channel name. You can use your name, your first and last name, or your nickname, or any other name you want to be known for. You can also create a logo and other visual elements to create your channel brand identity. You can use Canva to do this. Set up your channel, sign into YouTube using your Google account, and create your channel. If you need me to make a video on how to create a YouTube channel, kindly leave it in the comment section. I will definitely make a video on that. Optimize your cover banner. This is very important. You can either use your value added proposition or your content pillars. Next, don't just upload your videos on YouTube and give yourself a tap on the back and move on. Your video title needs to be optimized, the description, the tags, the thumbnails, etc. Finally, you've put in so much work. You've come this far. Promote your video shamelessly, unapologetically. Share your videos on other social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn. Share your videos unapologetically so you can get views and subscribers. And remember to engage with your audience. Reply to comments and messages from your viewers. Pro tip: focus on the process, not perfection. Content creation will want to break you, but don't let it. Sometimes you put in so much work to create a video, and the views, the watch time want to discourage you. Don't let it. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Like this video, it will make a huge difference. Share this video as well to your friends and families. Thank you. So back to the pro tip. Keep showing up and remember to take a break when you are feeling overwhelmed. It's okay to take a break. Taking a break doesn't mean you're giving up. At this point of making this video, I have 328 subscribers and I'm so grateful. I have to thank you for subscribing to my channel and watching my videos each time I post them. You are a part of my success story and I do not take your support for granted. Thank you so much. Before we go, let me give you a little BTS, okay? So this is my BTS. This is my tripod, my former tripod, and my light. And this is my tripod now. This is a mic and my laptop, my keyboard. So basically this is my behind the scene for today. 2023 is your year. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for your time. I will see you in this video as you learn how to edit with your mobile phone.